baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Division rivals do battle. Next. Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
2-1 the count to Pillar. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's got 8 hits and 41 ABs. All even now, 2-2. Soft liner towards first, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
At the plate, Devin Travis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Standing in, Justin Smoke, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's collected 11 hits in 40 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Popped him up. Crone is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And ready for his first at-bat, Matt Duffy. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
A ball and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. C.J. Cron would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Batting fourth, third baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Duffy is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Aledmus Diaz. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Fouled off. Ramos might try to make a play on it.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Misses. Ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So here is Avisail Garcia, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Garcia makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2-0 now. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. A wave and a miss.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
To third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we show you the Blue Jays leaderboard, you can see he finds himself number 4 on the list. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One strike now from Archer. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so He's got some catching up to do.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded by JFWR. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
In there, 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ramos on at first, nobody out. That misses. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. No one out with a runner at second. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Carlos Gomez. Set and the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
1-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
First and second here with nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Digging in, JFWR, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the third baseline. The second, but they throw it away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feet to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder, Christian Arroyo. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Russell Martin now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, Second baseman, Devin.
Striding in, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Malik.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Martin waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Denard Span, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. One out, nobody on. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Span playing here in his home state of Florida. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 1-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
popped him up. Ramos is under it. 1 out.
The batter, first baseman.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Justin Smoke now. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He swings and grounds it to short. Echeverria has it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron.
Leading
He
off the
was a
fourth inning,
strikeout victim in his first try.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One and 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ramos, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. On it's away, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gomez. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball one, no strike.
Bauer pauses. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And that one just missed outside. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is up and in, ball 1. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here for this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
That one's in there. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Standing in now,
Aaron Altair.
as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set with the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Russell Martin. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one stretch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, JFWR. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Digging in, Christian Arroyo. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Flips it underhand. There's one. On to Smoke. Gets a double play.
The left fielder, number 00, Alex.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And that ends the inning. Rays held in check here, but they lead it 1-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's JFWR at shortstop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
It counts 1-1.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1 out, nobody on. So a full count now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. And a neck-high fastball that time. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, first
Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. No hits to this point. from the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Travis, the runner at first with 2 gone. One ball, 1 strike to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Matt Barnes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Into the box now, Denard Span, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's C.J. Cron now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 delivery. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Count's full.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So stepping in, Aledmus Diaz, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's inside. 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-0 count. Here it comes, and that one right down Main Street. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is skied into short left center. JFWR over to his right. 1 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Hit down the third baseline. Duffy is there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Tommy Canely gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Tommy Canely.
Up next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home. His fastball swung on and missed.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2 is a slider taken in the dirt. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Canely rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Gomez. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air, down the line in left. Altair sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Aaron Altair. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The Rays have the lead as we near the end of this one, but both of these clubs have shown that they stand on relatively equal footing. It'll be interesting to see how this division shakes out as we get deeper into the season.
Yeah, you know what, Matty? There really isn't much between these first three teams in this division. And, D-Row, there's a lot of baseball left to be played. I think if you're in the lead, you're in second or third, you've still got a big shot to make the postseason.
Oh, yeah, Dan, there's way too much time left in this season to even be worried about this. You just want to go out and show that you can execute and play a good brand of baseball.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding into the box, Russell Martin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The 1-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Daniel Hudson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Daniel Hudson.
In now, Kevin Pillar. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The batter, second baseman.
So striding forward now, Devin Travis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now the 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run.
A really terrific play by the outfielder right there, snagging that one before it hits the ground and keeping the runner at third base.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses inside 1-0. Big spot. 2-out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Blue Jays strand 3. They're down 1-0. Here's Echeverria now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The shortstop, Echeverria.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That one's in there. 3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christian Arroyo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
JFWR aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he swings right through it there, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, Denard Span. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's set and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Working to keep them in the game here, and he misses there. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. There is downtown Tampa at night as we'll welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Alex Colomay comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Arroyo over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded by JFWR. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Tampa Bay Rays earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Chris Archer with his 4th win this season. Alex Colomé earns the save out of the bullpen, his 25th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 4 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Archer. His record is now 4-8.